Now to other news. Now a developing story we're following in Queens. A man has been shot. The man accused of firing the gun is a retired correction officer.
He says that he was trying to protect himself after he caught the other man breaking into a car. Now police are trying to figure out exactly what happened. CBS News' Dave Carlin live now at the scene in Laurelton with more. Dave?
Maurice and Christine, details coming into us from police. What we do know is these suspected car thieves got much more than they bargained for after an alleged car theft attempt, and then one of them wound up in the backyard of a former corrections officer.
I saw all the commotion and they told me that I couldn't come down the block.
Kirsten Amareno speaks highly of her Laurelton, Queens neighbor, who police say shot a man who was allegedly trying to break into his property around 1:30 p.m. Her neighbor is 58 years old and a retired senior corrections officer who is now explaining his actions to police, who responded to 138th Avenue to find a suspect shot in the head, described by cops as unlikely to survive. The ex-corrections officer was also hurt, treated for lacerations to his face he received while scuffling with a suspect who police say had a gun. Police say the man also had an accomplice who was caught a short time later. Police had suspected the second suspect did not get far and went from house to house with dogs and equipment, looking into tight spaces and attics. Neighbors described the ex-officer as a friendly and quiet family man.
He's a sweet man. I mean, I don't think he would ever do anything to harm anyone. He's been on this block for many years, never bothered anyone.
That ex-corrections officer must have thought this kind of chaos was behind him when he retired, and that was just 2 years ago. Live in Laurelton, Queens, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.